So this is something extremely different from last week. Charlie and I decided to hop on a couple of tubes and head on down to London because we grabbed ourselves some tickets to the Longines Global Champions Tour. So this event was in the middle of London and we spotted people walking around in jobbers and instantly knew we were in the right place. And then you turn around the corner and there were literally horses grazing next to the road. It was super cool. But basically a friend of ours, Jenny, who owns the place where we did our little content weekend holiday, she was jumping here and it was so amazing when you walked in. It looked incredible. Show jumpers definitely know how to do it in style. They had this kind of like quad in the middle with some bars and then all the shops were around the outside, and then we were just kind of like having a little walk around, and oh my god, there it is on the right hand side, this really big warm-up arena, and it wasn't restricted, like anyone could walk up to it. We paid £15 for these tickets, like oh my god, horses on a like super deal budget, and it was so good because you really could see absolutely everything. The stables were just to the right hand side, and whilst we couldn't walk down there, you could see pretty much everything. All these amazing horses in the warm-up arenas. It really felt like you had access all areas. But after we watched a little bit of the warm-up, we thought we would head on round to the kind of rest of the show and go and find our seats. We had just general admission tickets and these were £15 like I said before. But look how close we were, and in fact that girl there in the blue jacket is actually the girl we were coming to see. That is our friend Jenny. She was just walking her course. She was in the 115 2-star, I think it was. I really don't understand show jumping that much, but from what I gathered, yeah. But look how close we were. It was so cool, and the atmosphere was really incredible. And like I said, this was just general admission, and check it out. Anyway, yeah, super exciting. And then it was our friend Jenny's turn. Can you believe it, this girl was in a wheelchair 5 years ago and they weren't even sure if she'd walk again, and here she is jumping a 2-star and the Longines Global Champions Tour in London, a big international event. Super proud of her. Now we know going into this she was so incredibly nervous. She's been battling a little bit with nerves and everything like that, but hey, she had one refusal, she got round the course. Like, we really could not be any more proud of her. Also, this horse is called Forrest. He's like 18.3 or something stupid. She calls him the BFG. But like, oh, what an absolute angel. He's also incredibly spooky. He is like the spookiest horse I think I've ever known. She basically just says he doesn't like movement, which is quite funny. But just look at them. But once all that excitement was over, it was time for spot a lunch, and we got to watch this pretty cool band. Yeah, how cool is that? Absolutely love their outfits. I definitely would be pink. But yeah, anyway, we popped off around to the shops. Now, it goes without saying, this event was quite a fancy event. The shops were definitely probably more on the more expensive side. There were a few brands that we knew and loved that were there, but on the whole, most of it was quite fancy. It's probably not the kind of shopping you would expect if you went to sort of like the other events like Babington's and like Olympia and stuff. It was all much higher end stuff, but oh my god, it was gorgeous to look at, and it kind of meant that we didn't have to go shopping. Instead, we opted for a cheeky little drink, and what a cool setting to be sat in, and that led to another cheeky little drink and with the show jumping. So this, we found out, was a team event. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really big into my show jumping, so I wasn't really sure. There was teams that had like British riders and foreign riders in, and we really didn't understand it. But we kind of discovered it's some kind of team event where there's multiple riders put into a team. Each team is named after the areas to where this global championship tour takes place, and then basically whatever riders are free and able on the day jump and collect points for their team. That's kind of how I understand it. Really do not shoot the messenger because I'm really rubbish, but it was really fun to watch because they'd come in together and it was a bit like a speed round. So it made like really exciting. It was like one of those really exciting castles that you would get at like Olympia or London Horse Show and stuff. But then they had this board on the way out, and it showed you the team members and for what team they were in, and yeah, they were just collecting points as the tour kind of went on around the world, which was really cool actually. But that was it. It was time for us to head off. So yeah, thank you for watching this little bit of a random vlog, but it's definitely something we're going to go back to. So see you next time.